What's up, everybody? It's the REKAP Lunch Hour, a Tuesday edition here in the studio. Yes, we're a little behind schedule, and I know there's going to be people waiting to call me out on it. Kevin Byard, our weekly Intercepted episode. Kevin Byard has a new episode of Intercepted. It'll drop later on the channel. Roma Dunze, today's guest, timely after the Thanks Dad game where he had 6 for 86 and a tutty. So coming later today on the channel, Intercepted with Kevin Byard. This is the REKAP Lunch Hour with Guff. We do it every day, Monday through Friday at 12:30 or sometimes 1:15, based off of other areas I'm being pulled. It's all brought to you by Hooters, originalhooters.com, order.hooters.com, and we will be at Hooters tonight. Studio 41 Football REKAP Live. Cap, Alex Brown, Tom Waddle live at Hooters Melrose Park. The show's at 8. Come way before that. Sit down, grab a table, have some drinks, eat some dinner, take some pictures, talk some shit. It's all there for you. We will be there. The entire REKAP team will be there today at Melrose Park. Make your plans to be with us. Hooters, proud partner of the REKAP and the REKAP Lunch Hour. The Bulls could not contain Victor Wembanyama. He's a man amongst boys. That guy's ridiculous. He hit 6 threes last night in a 7-footer body. Vucevic, after the game, was talking about how he's the ultimate mismatch. Joe Cowley will be taping a podcast after this fine program, and look forward to that. We'll get to Bet of the Day. We'll get to Dog of the Day. I've seen Dog of the Days start to roll in on recapoffice.com, so looking forward to that. Let's get to the chat where Landon starts us off. I saw this on Twitter earlier. 1 year ago today, Cap went viral with Matt Eberflus and PhoneGate. Apparently tough questions. Coach, your cell phone is worse than the offense. Think about how far we've come in a year. A year ago today, Matt Eberflus has the bad phone connection, and today we're talking about a Bears team tied for first place in the NFC North. Tied for first place in the NFC North. The real Phil Sims. What's up, Guff? Glad you're back, putting out positive vibes for you and your family. I know you're happy about your boy Caleb, but don't forget, until he got hurt, Dart was giving the Bears business. Phil, you're the ultimate stirrer of the pot, and I'll tell you that again tonight. You're getting a hoodie again, by the way, tonight. Not the gift card. The hoodie's coming. Becky took mom to the dentist. Now we're having brunch at the old Cracker Barrel. Then doing some shopping. My brunch includes a spicy Bloody Mary. It always does. Phil, by the way, better go to Minnesota and handle business. Don't you dare have a repeat of week 1. Moves can be made before the winter meetings. Remember that DeGrom went to the Rangers in November of 2022. Pay attention, Jed Carter and Tommy Tucci. The White Sox signed Yasmani Grandal. Horrible signing, but they signed him also before Thanksgiving. I remember back in 2019. Cade got robbed for NL Rookie of the Year. I would make that case. However, the catcher in Atlanta had a pretty damn good year. I personally think Cade was the Rookie of the Year. I do. Last night, Wemby showed the Bulls why he's a generational talent. 6 threes, completely unreal. There is, if you're looking for the address tonight, our fine team from SEO Level Up will be there. If you're looking to optimize search engine optimization, they'll be there. If you come up to me and say, dude, where are these guys from SEO Level Up? I'll point them out to you. They're the best in the business. Tommy, Bob, Derek, they're all going to be there. Looking forward to seeing them. Phil, any word on potential moves the Cubs are working on? World Series has been over, and you know that teams are getting ready. The Dodgers have put everyone on notice. The GM meetings are happening right now in Vegas. There are going to be a lot of rumors. There are going to be a lot of links to players. Whether or not they're believable, I guess we'll see. There's our guy, Aloha from Hawaii. Happy Veterans Day, and yes. I'll read this real quick, Rick. I honestly don't think Cade Horton got robbed. I don't either. He did not pitch the entire season. They conservatively managed his pitch count. What would his record have looked like if he had pitched a full season? Probably pretty good. I don't know if he got robbed. I would have given my vote to Cade Horton. And happy Veterans Day for sure. To all of those who are serving or have served, we salute you today on this fine day that honors veterans. And quite frankly, we should honor you 364 more days as well. If you've served in the armed forces and you're coming to Hooters tonight, let me know. Let me know. And a salute to my deceased father-in-law, Dick Crockett, today. Vietnam veteran, Purple Heart winner. And we certainly miss you, Dick, each and every day. And we think of you today I thank you for your service, and I love you. Becky stayed healthy at the end and into the playoffs. Well, if he stayed healthy, but the votes are tabulated before the postseason begins. The Slackers lost. I like calling them the Slackers. And so the Bears are tied for first place. Yes, that's how the Packers offense looks broken. Kyle, happy Veterans Day and lunch hour. Big thanks to all our veterans who are currently serving or have served in our armed forces. You are the true heroes of America. God bless all of you. You are the reason we get to do a fine program and have a community like this each and every day. Kyle, such a close game yesterday with the Bulls and Spurs. Wemby is a beast, but you should have closed that game out. Had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter. You have to close the game out. The Bulls have lost 4 or 5. It still doesn't feel awful at 6-4, though. Looking forward to the next episode of Intercepted. KB always has great insight and positive vibes. Being a captain of the team, go Bears. Pablo, hope everyone's having a great day. Quick question. Is anyone else seeing 2 recap videos for the lunch hour? Maybe it's just me, but I used to see 1 and now I see 2. I need to figure. There's a new setting. I see 2 right now. I see a vertical. I see a horizontal. We got to get this figured out. It's a StreamYard setting. Hopefully by tomorrow. Even my guy Derek reached out. I was like, what's going on with this 2 feeds? Jess, hi. Good to see the pack fall last night. Do we expect the Bears-Vikings game to be flexed? And if so, when will the announcement come out? Both the Bears and Lions have big games coming up. I did see that the number 1 crew is going to be there. So it'll be Tom Brady and the Fox boys. I thought the game was scheduled for noon. Am I wrong on this? I thought this game, yeah. Hang on for a second. Bears-Vikings is a noon kickoff. Bears 3.5-point underdogs this weekend. So that is a noon kickoff. The Fox game of the week as well. Bears-Vikings. Godfather, I'm proud to have served in the U.S. Army in the great country of ours. You know, it's the least surprising thing I've heard is that Godfather's also just a flipping veteran. Godfather, you're the best. We salute you today and all days, and we thank you for what you've done for this fine country and for all of us. Did anyone check and see if Hoyer and Hawkins woke up for the GM meetings? All talk, no action will be the case as usual at the winter meetings. We'll see. I do expect some movement at the winter meetings. I do. Rick, the Bears are just getting to the nitty-gritty. The remaining schedule is tough, and they better get their act together on special teams, defense, and play a full 4 quarters. They're not the only. We have tunnel vision. We see what we see right in front of us. There's other teams that have issues, the Buffalo Bills, etc. There are plenty of teams. You find a way to win a football game. My expectations have changed from 8-9 to 10-7. 4-4 the rest of the way to me is not ridiculous. I think it's an expectation. Crazy news in Dallas. How surprised are you that Harrison got fired? Everyone knows this team isn't at full strength. Definitely not a good look. Yeah. What a complete fire sale, an absolute mess in Dallas. You have the Luka trade, which was awful. Yes, you got Cooper Flagg, but now you're firing the GM. Complete mess. If you were going to do that, you should have done that a year ago after the trade was made. Or you should have never signed off in the first place to the trade. Thank you for your service, Godfather. Look at this. This is the love we have. Robert, are the Bears going to need another miracle on Sunday at the Vikings, or will we finally take control of the game throughout? I just joked with KB and Rome. Rome said, good to be entertaining you guys. And I said, I don't even know how we'd react if it was 31-10. And they laughed, and KB said, I know. KB said, we could use one of those. Landon, Packers are 1-3 when holding opponents to 16 or less. I saw that tweet you sent me. 62-5 for the rest of the league. Take that, Green Bay. Tells you the offense is broken. Phil, we will see you tonight. And Eric, I appreciate a fine young man pointing out the fact that it is Monon Bell week. DePaul and Wabash are both 8-1. DePaul ranked 11th. Wabash ranked 23. Huge game this week. And how many points did the Tigers win by Guff? Double digits, going for their 4th straight Monon Bell. The last team to do that, this guy played on. It's been 25 years. Yeah, I'm dating myself. Since DePaul has won 4 straight Monon Bells. At Wabash, always a great environment. Can't wait to get out there with the guys later this week. Pablo, not sure I can make it tonight, but we'll definitely be at Aurora on the 9th and O'Hare on the 6th. Love it. Get out tonight and rep our group. We would want you guys out there. Affordable Painting Media. That sangria sounds really good at Hooters. Save me a glass, Guff. Absolutely. Come up and let me know that you're there. The 22-ounce sangria is the drink of the month. It's $6. $6 for 22 ounces. If you want to be a member, there you go. Join. Be a member. We're going to have members-only content for you later in the week. Phil Simms is getting his second straight Chasing Greatness hoodie because he predicted the final score a few weeks ago, closest to the pin, as I like to say. So Phil Simms collecting another hoodie, Chasing Greatness hoodie. All he did was become a member. Okay? He pays $2.99 a month. He has now won 2 hoodies. That alone is paid for like the next 10 months. That's how it works. Cohort, happy Veterans Day to my Army brothers and sisters and to those who have served our country in all branches. Be kind. Say a few nice words to a veteran today. It could just make their day. 1,000%. I can't say enough about the veterans. So please, 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 please keep them coming in. And I got this, and I think I see it later in the chat. Derek, I see it here. I'm going to give it to you here in a second. Since the Bears are 6-3, do you honestly feel they're a threat in the NFC? I have a deeper question. Do you feel that they're a real threat to win the division? I don't think a real threat to win the division, but I think they're a threat to make the playoffs. I don't have the Bears on the level right now of the Rams and the Seahawks. I do not. Love hasn't even looked close to the quarterback in the past few weeks who is considered an MVP candidate. Doesn't look elite at all. What say you? I could not agree more. I don't know what else to say. Could not agree more. Derek coming in here. Did you know veterans can eat free at Hooters today? Veterans can choose from 10 original wings, cheeseburger, buffalo chicken sandwich, or chicken Caesar salad, free with a drink purchase. I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. And this is what I just received. So free with a drink purchase. If you're a veteran or have served and you come to Hooters tonight, let me know. Seriously. Let me or Cap know that you are a veteran or currently serving in the armed forces. It comes with it's free with a drink purchase. We got that drink. You're not paying. Nathan was at the Vikings game on Sunday, and let me tell you, that stadium was tired of J.J. McCarthy. It's really interesting, though, that the way he's playing now is equal to Caleb's lows, but he gets exponentially more grace than Caleb ever got. You said it perfectly, Nathan. And he's missed a lot of football. You need a military ID. Is Melrose Park one of the participating locations? I'll tell you what now. I'm going to send this to my contact at Hooters, and we are going to find out if that's the case. If it is, I'm going to tell her on the show right now. We got people reaching out. They want to know. Here you go. Is this in effect in Melrose Park? All right. I will get that information for you. I always thought Caleb got raked over the coals a little too much when playing poorly, but seeing the hypocrisy is a bit strange and messed up. I could not agree more. I love Caleb. He's a dude, man. Also learned that NFL games are completely distracting. To try to follow live with the amount of TV timeouts could also be a drunk 20-year-old trying to fight everyone around us that distracted us. Yeah. My wife and I were at the Bears-Giants game on Sunday, and we were sitting there, and my wife goes, do these count as time? It's been a long time since she's been to a game. I said, no, these are TV timeouts. They're timeouts within the timeout. It's a long, long process. The TV timeouts feel longer than halftime. PSA to the chat, if you don't know how to behave in crowds, stay home. Preach. Or if you're going to fight, get the hell off my lawn. Kyle says, thank you to the veterans in this chat. Your service is greatly appreciated, and you are the true heroes of America. Guff, are the Bears really in first place? When was the last time we could say that? Hint, it's been far too long. Way to go, Eagles. Take that, Green Bay. Hope the Bears can make a deal with Asante Samuel today. He was at Hallis Hall. So was I. I didn't see him. We can use more depth with our defensive backs for the upcoming stretch. The Bears. Congrats to Duncan Keith. Did you see this speech for being inducted to the Hockey Hall of Fame? Looking forward to the day when his numbers raised to the rafters with Taves and Kane. Go do yourselves a favor. Search for the Duncan Keith speech, he absolutely knocked it out of the park. It's fan-flippin-tastic. Fantastic. Will Kobe be back? It sounds like sooner than later. Have to echo what Rich Eisen said about J.J. McCarthy. They need competition to get the most out of J.J. right now. They've made it clear he's the guy, but not just yet. Audio is good. Are you on a phone? Your screen is small. I don't know what's going on. We got two different. I see there's a vertical, there's a horizontal. What's going on, Erica? Why are there two choices for the lunch hour? See, there are two links. There's two links on YouTube? That's frustrating. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Start Bench Cut, Lunch Edition, Italian beef, crispy chicken, steak tacos. Matt, if that's a spicy crispy, I'll take it. It's not going to be a popular take here. I'm going to start the steak tacos, bench the spicy chicken sandwich, and I'm cutting the Italian beef. Please remember to thank a veteran while you're out and about today. Kind words could just make their day. Happy Veterans Day to my brothers and sisters that have and are still serving us proud. Cohort, thank you for your service. Fantastic. These are things I'm learning. I didn't even know. Khalil Mack sacked Aaron Rodgers for a safety on Sunday night. What year is it? In my Robin Williams voice. We talked about what's going on tonight at Hooters, and we want you to be there. Make your plans to be with us tonight. They have the best specials. Bam. And I just got confirmation that the Veterans Day promo is valid at all Chicagoland locations. So if you can't make it tonight to Melrose Park, any of the Chicagoland locations, you get a free meal with a drink purchase. If you are a veteran or have served, you show your ID, you buy a drink, you get free food. Tonight, if you're a veteran or are a current member of our armed forces, let us know. Cap and I are buying you your drink, okay? That's happening tonight at Hooters. They have the drink of the month, which is the sangria, $6, 22 ounces. The lunch specials, the burger, the boneless wings, the OG wings, the black and chicken Caesar salad. All of that can be free if you are a veteran or have served in our armed forces. And of course, the Big Daddy mugs are afloat. We'll buy you a Big Daddy mug. Modelo, Stella, Michelob Ultra, Bud Light. It's all there for you at Hooters, originalhooters.com. Order.hooters.com, proud partner of the REKAP and the REKAP Lunch Hour. So thank you for your service. Nathan, hard to think Tucker won't end up in LA. Why wouldn't you get a bag and go play for the champs? I'll take the bag. Big college basketball tonight, 11th, Texas Tech, 14, Illinois. Here we go with the ILL and I. Blah, blah, blah. L, this sucks. Okay. Ellie, White Sox won't go spending free agency. Do you think they make a big trade? I don't know what big would be. I still think they're going to make a few signings that can help them. I need to do a little bit more digging. I'm going to do a podcast later this week for the White Sox. My guy, Al, thank you, Vets, for giving us the opportunity to have opportunities like the REKAP Lunch Hour. Really well said. Real dead killer baby. Hell of a name. Pablo, I see two lunch hour links too. One of them has, I see them as well. I'm vertical in one spot. I'm horizontal in another. My stream is Does it not sound good either? Is it bad audio on one? We got to fix this. Jeremy, do you think the Miami Hurricanes have any chance to make the playoffs? I do not. Not anymore. Too many losses. And the losses aren't even good losses. I mean, if you're looking at the rankings right now, okay, college football, you're the playoff predictor. I like the playoff predictor. All right, so Miami has an 11% chance, okay? 11. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. There's too many teams that they'd have to climb. I don't see a scenario that they're going to make it. Are the Cubs under the cap? Oh, Al's getting in on the mix. M. Farrington saw the Kings are looking to go full rebuild and move off of DeRozan and Levine. Who would have thought? I saw that. I was like, you don't say. Follow us everywhere. There you go. I'm assuming that's Kobe White we're looking for. Has Katie watched The Fugitive yet? Also, Demolition Man and Big Lebowski. I don't think the answer is yes. As a Cub fan dealing with Jed and Carter and with Tommy Nichols, give me hope the Cubs will do enough to make a difference in 2026. I think they'll do enough to be in the 90 wins conversation. How they replace Kyle Tucker, and maybe they'll do it with a big-name starter. Maybe they'll do it with a better bullpen. They're going to lose guys. I saw Brad Keller with a predicted 2-year, $22 million deal. I'd let him go. No Hooters in Hawaii, so no special for me. I don't drink anyway. Veteran ID cards should work as well. Hey, I don't think you need, I think a Coke. If you buy a Coke, you don't have to drink. They should not be pushing that. Bulls question for Pablo. Ask Guff. He's a hoop expert. A lot of people don't know this, but back in the 90s, he was flown in from Indiana to practice against the Fab Five. That or DD 214. Okay. The documentation. Freddie, you search for it. It's your show. The vertical thing, I got you. I'm not going to do it while I'm on the air with you. Did the start bench? Blackhawks are playing outstanding hockey. They've won 3 straight. Start beef, bench chicken, cut tacos, especially on Taco Tuesday. Godfather, does Ricketts go with Hoyer to the meetings, or does he stay home, count the receipts from the football game at Wrigley? He does go. Godfather, thank you for your service. The verticals are usually YouTube shorts. I'll figure this out. I'm probably not going to select it anymore. Guff finally caved and bought some Blackhawks merch. The team has gotten your attention. And CHSN has a really good promo going right now. We say it every single day on the rush hour. So I love it. Time for a couple of our specials. Let's do the bet of the day. Folks, if you had Saquon Barkley's over receiving yards yesterday, you comfortably cashed 15.5. We got Maction tonight. We also have the shades going because we cashed again. We got the Aviators. Here we go. Tonight, Western Michigan. If you look at the breakdown of this game, Ohio had kind of a lucky win against Miami of Ohio last week. I think there's too much action on Ohio right now. Western Michigan, if you look at the analytics and all the statistics, they're markedly better than Ohio. The game's at home. It's cold. Weather will be an issue. It's basically a pick 'em type game. We're 2-0 in November. I'm laying the 1. I'm laying the 1 with Western Michigan. And we're going to try to stay hot. Top Guff is back. It was good to get back on the betting column yesterday. Get the dub. And now we're going for another one tonight. We get Western Michigan laying a point. Check your times. That thing goes off. These action games get 6 o'clock kickoffs, so you got to get it in. Laying the 1 with Western Michigan. You see us 27-23 through 50 games. And year to date. Here's the information. You want to eat free? Are you a veteran? That's the information you want to look up. Okay? So make sure to bring your ID. And again, if you're coming out to Melrose Park tonight, you got to make sure you come up to see me, to see Cap, because we want to make sure you're taken care of, not just with free food, but we want to take care of that free drink to kickstart that promotion as well. Western Michigan laying a point tonight. And I'm going to call up one more thing here because we have our dog of the day, which we started yesterday. And I have seen the dog of the days start to come in here. So I appreciate you guys who have started to send your dog of the day to recapoffice@gmail.com. So today's dog of the day, let's get the dog of the day on. The dog of the day brought to you in partnership with Pause for Patrick, a nonprofit improving the mental health of young people through the comfort and connection of animals. Their emotional support animal and therapy dog programming supports children, teens, and young adults living with mental health challenges. Today's dog of the day, that's Callie. You can nominate your own dog by submitting their name and a photo in the comments for a chance to be featured. Support Pause for Patrick's life-changing mission by texting REKAP25 to 44321. Help bring comfort, hope, and unconditional love to young people nationwide. Learn more at pauseforpatrick.com. You see that? Favorite treat, potato chips. Are you kidding me? I love to nap on my nest with a cat. Are you like? I'm going back to this. Nicknames, polite dog. You think? Love when you pet my tummy. Epic wrestling matches. You want to learn more about Kelly? Click the QR code on your screen. And if you want to donate to the cause, and I told you guys just yesterday, for those of you who just joined, this cause is it's very personal for me. Very personal. Text REKAP 25 to 44321. Anything you give matters. $1, $2, $5, $100, whatever it might be. It helps kids in crisis. And yes, folks, there is a mental health crisis for adolescents and more. Learn more at pauseforpatrick.org. Proud to partner with Pause for Patrick. Kyle wants to know, did you ask Rome if he's putting stickum on his gloves? Can't keep dropping it. Yeah, it's the first thing I ask him. Hey, Rome, how are the drops going? No. Did not. Yeah, nice dog, Callie. Great name. If you want your dog featured as the dog of the day here on the channel, you can do that. You can do that. REKAP Office, send your dog photos to recapoffice@gmail.com, and we will start featuring those dogs and make sure we know the name of the dog. Don't just put the dog out there and I don't get a name. I want to make sure we get a shout out for the dog of the day. Western Michigan, the pick at -1 tonight as we lay the 1 for Western Michigan. Okay, and then most importantly, join us tonight. We want you at Studio 41, Football REKAP Live, Cap, Alex Brown, Tom Waddle, live at Hooters Melrose Park. The show is at 8 o'clock. If you can't make it, make sure you join the live stream right here on the channel. We will be there for you. Melrose Park is the place to be. A couple more before we go. Kurt, will the Cubs sign a starting pitcher on the cease level and a right fielder to replace Tucker? How did Jed get an extension without having done a lot to deserve it? Or did he get it because he's cheap like Ricketts? Fair, fair, and fair. They made the playoffs. I think that they will be in the market or are in the market for a Dylan Cease type pitcher. Will Tyson Bagent be traded at the end of the season? I do not think so. It pays to have a great backup. It pays to have a great backup. Kyle, can't wait to watch and chat with some of the great producers and hosts. Tonight, Studio 41 Football REKAP live at Hooters Melrose Park. If you're a veteran, come up to me and Cap. Let us know. Let us know. You're getting some free food tonight from the fine folks at Hooters. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other more now than ever. It is cold out there, so bundle up wherever you're going. Always football going on this time of year. We got Maction, and we're laying the 1 with Western Michigan. It's all brought to you by Hooters, originalhooters.com. Visit one of the 11 Chicagoland locations near you. Melrose Park is the place to be tonight. Order.hooters.com. If you're just sick of cooking and need a night to breathe, go to Hooters. Order.hooters.com. Let them do their work for you. Have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We will see you tomorrow on a hump day edition of the REKAP Lunch Hour. Intercepted drops later with Kevin Byard and Roma Dunze.